Okay, so breaking into my school. Now, if you didn't know, I made a video just about a week ago that was talking about some shenanigans that my brother and our friends used to do in the middle of the night, like when we were in middle school. And this one is one of those stories again, because I said that I had this story that I could tell you, and a lot of people really wanted to see it after the one that I made last week, and here it is. If you missed the running from the police video, that's what it was titled. Basically, just the rundown is we used to go out at about 1, 2 a.m. and just do a bunch of stuff and just mess around, and it was really fun. I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade, and my brother was in 8th and 9th when we used to do this stuff, and we used to have all of our friends over and do it together. So yeah, so this story is pretty interesting. Now, I'm gonna try my best to go as far as I can without screwing up. I tried to do that last time too, and I might not be able to because I'm a little sick, but you know, let's get right into it. So, this night started off like any other. It was pretty fun. So just like any other night, we would just be in our basement. This is like right back there, just right behind this wall. And then we'd just be chilling, watching TV. Boom, it hits like midnight, 1 o'clock, and we're like, all right, it's time to go. Time for some shenanigans. And so we took our usual path. We walk out the back, we go on the trail, and then we walk down the sidewalk of the street. We look out for any cars. If there's any cars, we duck behind some trees. And then we cross the road, could go to this other trail, walk around a bit, and it leads right to the school's field. So we go to the school's field and we walk around, and we realize we go around the back of the school and there's a car in the parking lot at about 2 a.m. So as I mentioned in my previous video, there are sometimes janitors at school at really late times at night. I don't know why. 2 a.m. just seems a little bit ridiculous, but he was there. And so we went around that way, and then we went around to the front. We didn't see him. Actually, no, I think we did peek in the pool. We just, like, probably in the last 5-6 years, they added a pool to our school. So, and this is middle school. This is our middle school, by the way. And so we peeked through the windows by the school, and he was walking around in there with the lights on. Sorry, I had to pause a little bit, clear my throat. But anyways, yeah, we walked, and then after we saw him in there, we're just like, all right, let's go. So we walk around the front and go to the main entrance, and this is where we can get on top of the school. So basically what we did was we boosted 2 people up. So there's pillars, there's pillars probably, I don't know how high, I guess 12, 13, probably 13 feet high, and we boosted one person up. He got up, and then just pulled himself over. We put one more person up too, and then there are these peace gardens. I don't know if I mentioned this in any other video, but we have these peace gardens where there's parts of the school where I definitely didn't mention this. There's peace gardens in the school that are open. They're not literally part of the building. I guess they technically are because they're in the middle of the school, but there's no ceiling. It's literally a garden so the sun can like go over them, and they grow plants and stuff. So they'd get on top of the school. I didn't go on top of the school, so that's why I'm saying they went on top of the school. They jumped into the peace garden, and for some reason the doors in the peace garden are for some reason open. So they get into the school, and then they go to the front entrance, and it's not locked from the inside. So they let us in, and then we just start walking around, and it is the creepiest thing ever. Okay, so we're walking around the school, and they're automatic lights. They're not lights that you just click on, like the hallway lights. The in-classroom lights are normal, like they're switches, but the hallway lights, they're automatic. So we're walking around, and we literally I felt like it was in a zombie apocalypse. Like, it was so creepy because the lights would flicker, and we'd walk to a portion of the hallway. Like, if we looked all the way down the hallway, it wouldn't all be illuminated with light. It would just be like part of it, just in front of us. So we'd walk up, and then when we'd turn a corner, so we'd be walking this way, and then there's a right turn right here, so we go this way, and then we start walking, and it's pitch black, and then it turns on slowly as you keep walking, and it was just the creepiest thing. And I remember we were walking down the 6th grade hallways, then we walked down the 7th grade hallways, and then we got all the way down to the 8th grade hallways, and we turn this corner, and we keep going. Lights are just turning on as we go, and we look right way down at the end of the 8th grade hallway. I think it was by my 8th grade English room. There was a door open with lights on, and there was the janitor stuff, like the garbage, the mops, and everything. And we knew the janitor was in that room. And since the doors were unlocked from the inside, we had no worries. So we're just like, all right, let's have some fun with this. Now, of course, we're not going to mess with it. Well, I mean, we're technically going to mess with him, but we're not going to do anything that would put his life in danger at all. We're not doing anything bad like that. We just wanted him to know that we were there. So, but we made it loud and clear too. Trust me, loud and clear. So we're sitting in the hallway, and since he's in that room, we see like his shadow walking by the door. And then one of our friends just screams at the top of his lungs. So, and it wasn't like because he was actually scared. It was just to like make noise in the school, since it was so quiet. It was dead silent in there. No music playing. I don't know why he wouldn't be in the like doing his janitor stuff while listening to music. That's what I would be doing. But he screamed. And then we just book it out the nearest entrance right at the end of the hallway. So he's at one end, the janitor's at one end with an exit right there, and then across it was a ways across, probably like, I don't know, 10 classrooms. I don't know, it was a good distance. And we get through the exit and we just start booking it. We just start booking it because we obviously knew that he was gonna call the cops. Like, we can't be in the school at this time of night. It's not good. It was really not a smart idea for us to do any of this. But we booked it out. And we waited. This is what when we do stuff like this, we'd like to wait and then see if anything more happened. So we ran out, we got into like a little ditch of grass, and then we would lay there and watch. And sure enough, we're sitting there and we see the janitor walk outside, and he's looking around. And this is the scariest thing. So he's walking out, he's in the light, and then he just creeps into the shadows and stands there, and we can't see him. He didn't move for like, I don't know how many minutes, but he just waited. He wanted to see if we were hiding and we're gonna move, and so we just watch and watch, because there were lights on the side of the school on that were outside, and yeah, there was just this one wall that was not illuminated at all, no lights, and it was just the creepiest thing. It was right outside the door that we ran out of initially. So I don't even know. We were laying in the ditch by the baseball fields in the field. And as soon as he got out, we just got freaked out, and he was just waiting there. So then we ended up getting back on the trail. And then we ended up actually going back for a little bit. We went back to my house and we came back here. And then we told my cousin everything that had happened. I see, this is where, this is just like last time. All these stories get jumbled up because there's still more. I literally just thought of another one that was so funny with us getting on top of the school too, that involved Charlie or Torkson, I don't know, you definitely know him. I say that every time. And it was so funny, but that's another story. I don't know, we probably came home and told our cousin about it, and I think it was this time that we did this, but, so we came back, and right behind this wall, this is like my living room area right behind there. I'm in my room right now that I don't really use all that much. But we sat there for a bit and it was hot. It was a really hot summer night. So someone said, I remember there being a fan in the school, and it was one of the fans that are just on the ground and you plug into an outlet. It wasn't like a ceiling fan. We're not gonna take a ceiling fan, but there's like, I remember a fan that was just sitting on the ground that would be like really nice right now. So we go, or I didn't actually go back. I stayed back here. I didn't want to go back again just because I didn't want to risk anything. So I don't know who, I think there were probably 3 or 4 people, got on top of the school, got in the school, and then opened the door for the others, and then came back with a fan. It was the weirdest thing. They came back and they're just like, walk in, hey, here's a fan. And it was like, it was so useful too. We literally had the fan for probably 4 years. I wouldn't be surprised if the fan was in my laundry room somewhere, like just being stored. I'm not sure. I really hope it is, because that's just like, that's honestly like memorabilia. That's just like, I don't know, it's sentimental. Just because it was such a fun night. Those nights were so fun. It would be such a cool thing to keep and just tell the story with it. I don't know, it was really fun. And yeah, like I said, we had it for many years, and I remember like we told our mom the next morning after all this happened. She walked downstairs, because she would always make us breakfast after we'd have these sleepovers. She'd make some pancakes or French toast or something. She's the best. And she walks down and she's like, where did this fan come from? And that's when we told her what happened. She just laughed. She just thought it was so funny. And it's not like she's a bad mom. She just understands that, I mean, let's be real here. Basically all middle school or high school, they get into trouble. They do dumb things, and she just, yeah, it was funny. She just laughed it off and she didn't think too much about it, and it was, I don't know, she's just the best. And so we just kept the fan, kept using it. It was really helpful. Really helpful on the summer nights, even in the following summers we'd still use it. And one of my friends that I actually don't hang out with too much anymore texted me after watching the running from the police video, because he was there, and he said, oh, it just reminded me of all the like fun times we used to have. So shout out to you, Will, you're the man. Those really were some fun times. I think that's basically it for today's story. You know, it was pretty interesting getting into my school. A lot of people wanted to see it. They're like, yeah, because I mentioned in the video prior to this, the running from the police one, I said, you know, if you want to hear the ones where we like actually break into the school, you know, just let me know. And I got a ton of comments, so here I did make the video, and there's still more videos. There's another one that's so funny. Oh my god, it's so bad. So basically, the janitor saw us like before planned in another video that I can talk about. This it's another long story. We can, oh, my cat, can you hear that? But yeah, we got caught a little bit before planned, and we almost got so screwed out. Oh, it could have been so bad. This one situation. Oh my gosh, I need to tell it. Regardless if you want to see it or not, I'm gonna make a video on it because it's just so fun to tell. It's just so nostalgic for me because these times were so fun. I keep saying that they're so fun, but they really were. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoy these stories because I really do enjoy telling them. So let me know if you do want to see more. And I think that's basically it for me today. And anyways, as always, I hope you're all having a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.